Alright, so I'm doing a little test here just to see how this thing work out. Gonna do some driving home storytelling kind of deal. This is basically gonna be about me and my life. Not about anything else. No tech, no stuff. Doing a videography. Like an autobiography, but a videography. Telling stories, because I do have some stories to tell. Which most everybody do. If you live the life, you got stuff to tell. Everybody got stuff to talk about. Now, I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. I mean, I could start when I was born, as a child, grew up in Jamaica, life coming to America, military life, work life, how I became a tech guy, and I mean, there's so much different angles I can start off, but I'm not even sure where to start, to be honest with you. So, I guess I would just a la carte it. Instead of trying to put it in some special order, I think I'm just a la carte it. And just whatever comes to mind that I want to talk about, I will just talk about that particular topic. So it'll probably be some recent stuff, some stuff when I was in my 20s, some stuff when in my 30s, or even my childhood. It just all depends on what I talk about. All I feel like talking about in that particular topic. So that's going to be the basis of my storytelling. I think the best time to do it is when I'm driving home. It takes me about 20 minutes or so to drive home, so I can tell a good little story during that time frame. So that's how we're gonna do it. How about that? But this video is just like a test to see what it looks like, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Should I use my phone, or should I use my GoPro, my camera that I use for my other YouTube channel, Chard The Tech Guy? But I'm not trying to lug all that equipment in here right now. So I think I'm going to try this method first. That's why I'm doing this test video, just to see what it look like and sound like straight from the phone. And then I guess on the next video I'll just try using my what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, hook up my mic. So see if I get a better quality audio. But I'm trying to record it on the camera mic, and using the camera right now on this, because just to get a feel for it, basically. So yeah, this channel is gonna be called well, you should already know by now, but the name of the channel is Who is Chard? And I think that's a good title for it right now. Who is Chard? So everybody trying to figure out who this guy is. You know, my YouTube channel, all the other stuff that I've done in my life. And progressively, that story I can still tell on and on and on and on, because new things are still happening. Even if it's just something that happened today that I want to talk about. So that's why I say, you know, my channel is going to be based on what's going on and what has happened in the past. Because if it's something that happened today that I feel like, I want to share this story, then I won't talk about something that happened in the past. But if nothing spectacular happened today, I can talk about stuff that happened in the past. You follow what I'm saying? So there's always going to be some type of story to tell, because my life is interesting, and there's some days that some weird things happen, especially at work, being in the IT field, that it's a good story to tell. But if it's not a good story to tell on that particular day, I will dig into something in the past and tell you one of my past stories, life stories, that is. So yeah, like I say, that's what this channel is going to be based on. And if you're interested, you know, you can subscribe, because if you want to learn about this guy right here, and even if you just don't want to subscribe, but you just want to follow me and check out a few of my storytelling videos before you decide that you want to subscribe, yeah, go in and check it out. You know, go in and check it out, because I'm telling you right now, if I should pass away today or tomorrow, or not really pass away, because I won't know if I pass away if I have regrets, because I'll be gone. But if I end up on my deathbed and they telling me that, okay, this is it, you got about a week or so to live, right now I can say to myself that I have no regrets, because I feel like I've lived a good life. I've traveled, I've accomplished a lot of things, I've learned a lot, and I've experimented with things, you know, and not drugs or anything, businesses and stuff like that I've tried, created products, I've done a couple things. I've even created, I would say maybe, I can't remember, let's say 15 apps that I've posted on the Apple Store, the Apple App Store, that is. And they're not up there now because, you know, I've decided that I wasn't going to pay that developer fee anymore, and I moved on. But the fact that I actually created those apps, and some of them I designed and a couple of them I didn't program myself, but I would say at least 12 of those programs, no, 12 of those apps that I physically designed and coded myself and upload them to the Apple App Store. They got approved, they were monetized, and I didn't make a ton of fortune off it, but just the fact that I was able to accomplish that, you know, I mean, how many people can say they actually created some apps that people downloaded? I had this multiplication app that did real well, and I'll go into all of that stuff. I'm just giving you the rough basis right now, just to let you know what can you expect. You know, my life in the military, I mean, that's something I would not take away, because that was an experience that was awesome. I got to travel, and you know, there's a story why I end up in the military, meaning that I was going to college to be an architect, which I didn't end up doing, and had a change in life. So you got to sit back and relax and listen to those stories, because I think they're interesting. So I know somebody will find it interesting. Then I'll talk about some other stuff, like, you know, some other experiences, family experiences that I've had, and, you know, places that I've worked that seem interesting, you know, very interesting. And of course, you know, I got to talk about my heritage, because, you know, I was born and pretty much raised in Jamaica. Because by the time I got here, I was old enough to start living on my own. I think, yeah, because I got here when I was 15. 3 years later, I was basically on my own. So I was raised in Jamaica. So I'll talk about stuff like that too. My first experience getting here and dealing with the change of culture. A lot of people don't realize a change in culture is something that you really have to adapt to. And once you go through it, you will understand what it's like. Other than that, you will never know. You would have to go to another country outside of your country that you grew up in and live there. This is not like moving from one state to the next. No. There's a lot of things you got to get used to. The food, the money, whatever it is. So we'll go into that too. So just like I said, stay tuned, because I plan on adding a lot of flavor as much as I can, you know, as much as I can to this channel. So I'm gonna try to make it where it's straight up. It's definitely gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna keep it like that. Keep it real. It's definitely gonna be about the realness in it. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. If you like the videos that I'm about to post, and this one right here, just go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and all that good stuff. So, with this being the introductory video, I'm doing it right on my phone here, so it's just raw and uncut. All right. So with it being raw and uncut, I'm gonna try to keep doing them just like this. Like I said, I'll be talking about this stuff hopefully on my way home. I'm gonna do as much video as I can, which I got plenty of videos to make, but I'm gonna end it right there and call it a day. And I hope you have a good day, and I look forward to see you next time.